Judy from Itchy Palms Gardens, and this is episode 20. Today we're going to be talking about our front garden, which is where I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting at the bar Paul made us so that we could look out over on all the hard work we've done, digging and everything. And I've got two roles. I'm the head gardener here at Itchy Palms Gardens, and I also like to paint. This is one of the paintings I've painted, and I've actually put this painting onto a cup through Redbubble. Now Redbubble, a company that makes cups to order from artists' original works, and this being one of them, I am trying to sell it to make a little bit of money so I can continue my art practice and keep going with Itchy Palms Gardens. So if you need a nice cup to have your soup from, or cuppa, not that big, it's proportional, this is one that I have actually created myself. Anyway, today, enough of that. Today we're going to actually go for a bit of a tour, and first we'll show you a map of our top front garden here at Itchy Palms Gardens, and then I'll show you the changes that we've done over the years. We are actually situated in Australia, in central Victoria, and over the years, like anywhere, any garden, your garden included probably, you make changes to make it better. And I'll show you the changes that we've made to make it easier to look after in the long run, and to make it better. Anyway, I hope you continue to watch, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you get something from it, because that's why I'm making these videos. Okay, I'll see you when you're older. This week I'll be showing you how gardens don't always turn out how you think they might. This is a plan of our top front garden, showing two sets of steps and two nice patches of green lawn with a fountain in the middle. There are two mop tops at the entrance and two silk trees, one at each end. There were standard red roses encircling the veranda with two nice kumquats at the top steps. Even though they were supported one by one, the roses just blew off in the strong winds. The mondo grass we had planted around the edge fried in the sun. I replaced the roses with oleanders and planted some Queen Mum agapanthus. Plan B was get rid of the lawn. We bought two standard Lebanese hedgehog trees. Under them we planted grey ground cover cypresses. We put tough purple agapanthus along the front border. This entire garden bed is raised, and we have a nice rock bordered edge just below the agapanthus. The garden was segmented by low growing hedges here, and I replaced the mondo grass with liriope, one of my favourite plants here at Itchy Palms Gardens. There are 4 clumping cold tolerant European fan palms planted here as well. I know they're prickly, but they should make a statement in years to come. Finally I get to show you our progress. This shows bark and pebbles freshly put down. We did the reno in winter, and you can see the mop tops fast asleep, and there's a border of agapanthus along the edge. Paul even laid some pavers to delineate the edges. 7 years on, and we don't miss the lawn one bit. Here's our silk tree that's grown nicely, and there's one of the clumping palms. This is one of the 4 low-growing hedges we planted. The grey conifers have joined together. This is one of 2 Lebanese hedgehog trees, and the second European fan palm, and a mop top and another mop top. And here's our fountain, which tends to change colour once in a while. You'll see as we go along. My sister Christine gave me cuttings of a lovely flowering pig face that flowers most of the summer, and I really love it. Thanks, Christine. Along this edge and around the mop tops, I've planted snowdrops which flower through the winter. This is a summer shot with the agapanthus in full flower, and as you can see on the other side, it's a mirror image of the first side we walked past. I think symmetry works well here. What do you think? There's the other silk tree at the end, and there are pink oleanders all along the front of the house. Here's the 4th clumping European fan palm. And as we go around the corner, you can see a bay tree that Paul prunes into the shape of a vase, one of 3 we have at Itchy Palms Gardens.
If you kept walking straight, then turned around, here's a view of what it looked like 8 years ago. And this is a very recent shot. Now I'm walking back along the same path we've just been. This is liriope, looking a little bit parched from the hot summer. I'm hoping this is what it will look like in a few years' time. These hot pink oleanders are usually flowering fully by now, but we did prune them harshly last year, so they're just recovering. Normally they flower all summer. One thing's for sure, I know they won't be blown off by the wind like the roses were. This is a view from the top front steps, past the fountain, at a beautiful red flowering gum, not quite in full flower. To ensure we do enjoy this beautiful garden view, Paul has made us this great bar that we can move along. He made it from a bit of scrap wood and our old barbecue. It's got wheels and it's just great. Here's a shot in autumn with the erythrina going yellow and further behind the ash trees going claret. This is a winter shot with the fountain going copper green, and here's a spring shot. I said earlier how we pruned our oleanders quite harshly. These are pictures of them when we did prune them, but they do like a good pruning and they've recovered well. In a moment we'll go along that walk again, showing off the oleanders this time as we go around the house. Here are our Queen Mum agapanthus happily flowering near the front steps. It's taken them a few years to get going, but they look really good now. And I can't forget our kumquat trees. We have one each side of the front steps, and we love branded kumquats to warm us up in the winter. And finally, here's some native animals enjoying our exotic garden.